Hey guys, I'm Actual Dracula and welcome to Covered with Scorpions.
Covered with Scorpions!
For the week of May 17th, 2023. I took a couple weeks off, but I am back here to show you some of my favorite covers to hit the shelves this new comic book day. This includes 5 A covers, 5 variants, and 4 bonus category covers. My first A cover pick is X-Force issue 40, a great cover by Joshua Cassara featuring a new X-Force team that includes Deadpool, a bearded Colossus, and Omega Red, a character that always manages to sell a cover for me. So take note, Marvel, if you want me to buy your books, just put Omega Red on the cover. Next up is an Alex Ross cover for Fantastic Four issue 7, which is Legacy issue 700. And what better way to celebrate that milestone than with this cover that highlights the best thing about the Fantastic Four, which is of course Dr. Doom, seen here with the FF curled up like Cajun crawdads at his feet as they and a slew of other heroes struggle against the overwhelming might of his badass supervillainy. Now for another great team cover, The Avengers issue 1, with this cover by Stuart Immonen. A new chapter for The Avengers kicks off with this glamour shot of them looking at something off page. Maybe they're looking in a mirror thinking, goddamn, we look good, which they do. An iconic team profile shot like this is always a good fit for Earth's mightiest heroes. And how about this Hulk cover, guys? Hulk Annual 1. With a rather intense cover by Brad Anderson. It's a close-up of, I want to say angry, but also just straight up insane-looking Hulk. Look at those eyes. Bruce Banner has gone full taser brain. I'm talking banana sandwich here. That being said, I think it is a great cover with a lot of excellent detail by Anderson. My final A cover pick is Batman Brave and the Bold, issue 1. This book sounds pretty cool. It's got 4 different stories by 4 different creative teams, and it has this great cover by Simone DeMeo with Batman springing into action and a pretty sweet looking Batmobile there as well. There are some fantastic variant covers this week, and my first variant pick is Wonder Woman 799 with this beauty cardstock cover by Raza. Incredible use of light and shadow here by Raza, and check out those guns. Wonder Woman looking like the powerful Amazon that she is. I have no doubt she could rip my torso in half if she wanted to, but what really makes this is Raza's skill as an artist. The composition with that beam of light illuminating Wonder Woman is just so good. I give this a 10 out of 10. Next up is Superman issue 4, the Miko Suyon variant. This is awesome. Miko is easily one of the most talented artists working today. He never disappoints, and he certainly does not here with this incredible Bizarro cover. There's also a 1 in 50 incentive black and white variant as well. An excellent choice as Miko's artwork always looks good in black and white. Next is my favorite ongoing series, Ice Cream Man. This is issue 35, and since I can't decide which flavor I want more, I'm going to show both of these variants. The B cover by Andrew Bluka, who does these really surreal digital collages that resemble old etchings, a perfect style for this book. And how can I not also show this Trish Forstner variant with its Nintendo Power issue 1 homage, another cover absolutely perfect for this series. My next pick is Bloodline, Daughter of Blade, issue 4, the Spider-Verse variant by Betsy Cola. We've been getting a lot of these Spider-Verse variants this month where various Marvel characters are given the Spider-Verse treatment, and this might be my favorite one yet, with Spidey Bloodline perched atop a gargoyle with her blade set against that perfectly blood-red background. And my final variant pick should come as no surprise to anyone who knows about my love for this man's negative space covers. I am, of course, talking about John Tyler Christopher and his cover for Avengers 1. What's great about this is I believe that this is just a standard variant cover that you can pick up at your LCS, whereas usually these negative space covers are either a con exclusive or only available through his website. Either way, I gotta say that this Vision cover is already one of my favorite negative space covers that John Tyler Christopher has done so far. Now I'll be looking at 4 additional categories: homage, wildcard, WTF, and vamp cover. My homage cover of the week is from the latest volume of Ed Piskor's Red Room, his love letter to blood and guts and gore. This is Red Room Crypto Killers issue 1, and this is the 1 in 15 incentive variant by Ed's cartoonist kayfabe partner in crime, Jim Rugg. And anyone who read comics in the 90s will immediately recognize this as the cover to the very first publication from Image Comics, Rob Liefeld's Youngblood issue 1. If you watch cartoonist kayfabe, you know that Ed and Jim are huge fans of this 90s aesthetic, and I share their appreciation for what Rob Liefeld did at the time, and Jim Rugg absolutely nails that Liefeld cover with this homage. It's a perfect mashup of Youngblood with the sickos from Red Room. My wildcard cover pick is Fantastic Four 7, the Scott Koblish cover, and this thing is wild. It's a wraparound cover that features over 700 characters, each of which has appeared in an issue of Fantastic Four over its 700 issue run. And kudos to Scott Koblish for pulling this off. I definitely do not envy him having to take on this monumental task of drawing this many characters, but as you can see here, he pulled it off. I have no doubt some of you out there will make the attempt to name as many characters as possible. I myself will not, as my Fantastic Four knowledge is not that deep, and at a quick glance I already see lots of characters I'm unfamiliar with. Either way, a very cool cover. My WTF cover pick is another cover for X-Force issue 40, and it is the Bjorn Barons Spider-Verse variant. Now, I like Bjorn Barons. He's made some really awesome covers, and artistically I have no issue with this. It's just the costume. What the hell is that? It just don't seem right. Alright, so this is supposed to be Colossus as a Spider-Verse character, but the design is just a mess. From the weird half mask that covers his eyes to the comically short Iron Spider kind of arms there, and I guess the metal web ropes coming out of his arms. It just looks like a really bad 90s character. Maybe that's the vibe Barons was going for, but it just does not work for me. Finally, my Vamp cover of the week is from Jeff Lemire's Vampire series, issue 13 of Little Monsters. This is the Jason Sean Alexander variant. He is, of course, no stranger to vampires, as he is the artist of Philadelphia, and I absolutely love this cover. We've got one of our little monsters hanging upside down like a you-know-what, fangs out and blood dripping down their face. Excellent cover and a serious contender for my favorite cover of the week. And that will do it for this episode of Covered with Scorpions. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like these covers? Which ones are your favorites? Are there any covers that come out this week that I omitted that you would have liked to have seen on this list? Yeah, let me know. Either way, tune in next Tuesday so that you can once again see some cool comic book covers and be covered in scorpions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Covered with scorpions.